Hey, what is going on, guys? Mike here, and today is gonna be a very special unboxing. It's not that the shoes are mean a lot to me. It's not that this is not a shoe. This is still a pair of shoes, as you can see from the title. But this shoe is actually I bought this shoe for a very special reason. Yeah, let's just review the shoe first, and then I will tell you guys why I feel like I have to buy this shoe. Why this shoe means so much to me. So let me rip the package open. Okay, wow. This box is pretty messed up, and as you can see from the box and probably from the title, you guys will expect a Vans Peanuts collaboration, which is a Snoopy, the anime Snoopy themed. So this is actually the Skate High, and is the black one. It's not the most flashy collaboration out of the Peanuts collection, but this shoe is feel like I can rock this a lot and as casual use and not get people like, oh my god, those shoes are so fruity, those shoes are so flashy, what the hell. It's just like what I can wear every day. So of course the box is a little thrashed, but as you can see from the box, it still has a lot of like Snoopy comics printed all over the place. And to be honest, I watched some of the Snoopy when I was a child, but it was like being translated and shown on the TV in China as well. But it's never like my hugest influential figure. So I didn't buy this because I love Snoopy so much. Of course I watched them, but it's not like a huge part of my childhood. So let's get into the shoe. So of course I bought the basic black and white skate high. Let me get the both shoe out of the way. The one thing that I want to check right now is with the Vans, they recently have some sort of special insole that can make the insole a little bit more plush. Those make the shoe a little bit more comfortable. But I want to check, make sure if they use this, if they use the insole on the this one, because I used to have a pair of Vans Era Pro, and those shoes are pretty plush and comfortable. But I'm a little bit disappointed that they didn't include it here, even though this is supposedly a Vans reissue. But well, I guess I will just put another insole inside this. Actually, put an authorized insole so I can be able to walk in these for a long time. Because Vans are not the most comfortable shoe. So for those of you guys who are wondering whether the cushion is improved in this shoe compared to the regular skate highs, the answer is no. But well, I wasn't expecting it, so it wasn't like huge disappointment. So the shoe, of course, you can see right here, the classic Vans logo is replaced by all the bones, but the shape is still in the Vans shape, but it's just like little bones compared to a white line. And you have this Snoopy, of course, the dog himself, like lying on top of the bones, and on the inside of the shoe, and only on the right shoe where you have this Woodstock right here, the bird, the yellow bird, and as you can see from the left shoe, it doesn't have Woodstock, but for the left shoe, for the right shoe, it has. So on the back is pretty much standard Vans off the walls, and on the but on the tongue you have this skating Snoopy patch on the tongue. So it's a quite nice hit. And throughout the shoe, we have this pretty standard canvas material and a little bit of suede on the back. So it's just pretty much the standard skate high materials that you would expect. Nothing premium, but nothing like cheap as well. It's just basic Vans skate high. I believe these retail for $75. I'm not sure. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I got this off of eBay for $60, shipping included. So I paid $50 and $10 for shipping. So I got this a little bit under retail, which is cool. And on the inside again, you have this Vans and Peanuts logo right here, and you have this Snoopy. Snoopy is just like a dorky dog. So overall, I think this shoe has a little bit of comic twist to it, but overall, it's not a huge, like, decently flashy shoe. So I can still wear these for somewhat of a casual and I can still dress this up a little bit. It's not like oh, I have a Snoopy on my feet, I have to like dress something flashy. It's not like that. Maybe I can still go with jeans and casual use, just show off a little bit. Oh, why you have a Snoopy on your Vans? So yeah, so it's a little bit different from regular Vans, because so many people have Vans. And this shoe overall, I think it's pretty cool. Just what I expected, minus the fact I'm still hoping that they have like better insoles, because Vans are like little bricks. They are not a comfortable shoe, like in terms of cushion. The upper is not bad. The upper is actually pretty nice, the canvas. But compared to like All Star, where they already improve the cushion with Lunarlon, this is still like pretty hard. Like, it's not the most comfortable shoe. Maybe it's gonna be one of the least comfortable shoe in my collection in terms of sneakers. But still, I'm gonna wear these because this shoe actually means something to me. So if you guys just here for the shoe, maybe you don't wanna from now on, like maybe we'll spend like 3 minutes talk about my personal connection with this shoe. So yeah, so the shoe review is here already. So what happened to me is, we used to have two dogs like in my house, in my backyard. So both of them are Snoopies. It's not like this kind of dog is Snoopies. Oh wait, what I'm talking about? No, they are not like this kind of Snoopy dog. They are actually Huskies. So I had two Huskies, and now I only have one. So remember the fact had. So one of them passed away last year. And funny enough, the name of the dog is actually Stoopy. I know it sounds like stupid, but it was the original name because the original owner, the last name is Do, and he likes Snoopy. So he got a little twist to name his dog actually Stoopy. So it's mixed of Do and Snoopy. I know it sounds cheesy and sounds like stupid, but it's just a name. Who cares? So Stoopy, and after something happened, so we actually took over the dog and start to feed him as our own dog, because I think he underwent a divorce, so he no longer has the backyard and the ability to pet the dog. So we actually took over. So we actually start feeding Stubby for 4 years until he passed away last year. So we were very very sad. It's not a dog that we raised ever since he was a young, but still 4 years is not a short time. So, but he passed away at the age of 15. So he pretty much it's time for him to go. He's weak, he's old already, but it hit me. It was a very sad time for me, because we used to have two dogs barking against each other. They were always fighting ever since Stubby came in the house. But then they become like good friends. Then all of a sudden one just passed away. So it's just it reminds me of how fragile the life is. I know it's just a dog, it's not a person, but still, for 4 years, if you have friends for 4 years, you consider them a very good friend. Especially when I feed the dog every day. I take him to a walk, every once in a while. So when I see this Snoopy, it reminds me of Stubby, but it's not up to a point where I was like, oh, I have to buy a shoe in Snoopy to commemorate the passed away dog. It's not like that, but the remaining husky, another husky that we bought ever since he was 7 weeks old. So we raised that dog ever since he was a very baby, and up to a point now he's 12 years old. And his name, funny enough, his name is Nike. So just do it, the Nike, the actual brand. His name is Nike. So the another husky, he's 12 years old right now. So we had him for 12 years already, and then he I think it was last week, we found out he had a huge tumor in his stomach. So we took him to a hospital where the doctor told us that it's either gonna be cancer, or we can remove it and heal it. So if it is cancer, there's nothing we can do about it. So it was like basically he's telling us that there's 50% chance that our last dog, the dog that we have been like raising for 12 years, will be dead like in no time. So I was like super devastated. I was praying to God, even though I'm not a Christian. I was like, please, 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 like it doesn't matter how much money it will cost for the surgery. We are gonna do it as long as it's not cancer. You know, because it's cancer, we can't do anything about it. But watch him die. You know, that kind of powerlessness is just so devastating. You know, there's nothing you can do about it. Like except for the fact whether let him go, yeah, due to euthanasia, or just watch him suffer and die. That was like such a hard time for me. So eventually, we did a blood test and we did all the shots and X-rays and stuff. So we took him to the hospital the next day, and thank to God, thank to everything. Like it was not a cancer; it was just a regular tumor. So we had it removed, and it was last week's Thursday. I cannot recall which date it is. Maybe it's like September. No, October 4th or 3rd. It was the day I was like, thank to God, and this dog is still alive. I was so happy. So I was like, then the day my dog took surgery, I saw these on eBay. Like I was browsing like Grailed and eBay for some like other shoes, but eventually I saw some like Vans Peanuts collaboration. I think I saw the Charlie Brown, the low tops, and I was like, those are interesting, but those are like reselling for a little bit, so I wasn't gonna pay the resale price for it. So I was like, huh, it was like 130, but I wasn't thinking about buying that shoe. But then I saw these. I was like, you know what? Snoopy reminds me of my old dog, and my not the newer dog, the younger dog, which is Nike, just survived from a huge surgery, just survived from a huge tumor in his stomach. Like I will buy this shoe, and every time I see this shoe, I would always tell myself like there are two dogs that I love so much, and to commemorate the passed away Snoopy and also survived Nike. So yeah, so just by talking about those two dogs, it makes me sad, very sad right now. So kind of choked a little bit over, but I'm not gonna cry right now. But I almost cried the day I heard that it can possibly be cancer, because some people might think, oh, it's just a fucking dog. Why are you like so sad about it? It's just your pet. But if you think about it, 12 years. Like, have you ever been with someone for 12 years, except your family or your wife eventually, or your husband? It's like, except your family member, there's hardly any person even like you can live every day, you can feed them, you can play with them for 12 freaking years. Like watch him grow as a tiny dog to a huge husky, even like a very fat, and then watch him suffer, and we can't do anything about it. We feel powerless about it. It's just so sad, so devastating. So I was so thankful that it wasn't cancer, and I feel like these $60 is well justified. And every time I wear these shoes, I would remind me I'm always a dog person. I'm always a dog lover, and I love husky forever. I love my dog Nike, who is 12 years old. I love my dog Stubby, who passed away when he was 15 years old. So I will never forget those two dogs, as long as I have those two shoes in my possession. So yeah, it's again, maybe people find it stupid to for me to like feeling emotionally connect to my dog so much, and the fact that I have to buy a shoe just for the dogs. But well, it's just my way of like commemorating and my way of spending money. So I don't care what anybody else says. I feel like even this shoe is like not only 60, I feel like even this shoe is 150, I probably still pull the trigger. The dogs mean so much to us. It's like the most loyal friend that I ever have in my life. Like, the dog never turned back on me. The dog never lied to me, and it's sometimes it's just put some of my so-called friends to a shame, like shame on them. Like, it's just, why can't you do what dogs do? People are, of course, human are far superior than dogs, but sometimes human forgot how to become loyal and honest with friends. So yeah, $60, I think, I had to pay the price. Not to mention that we paid, like, I think the surgery and the medicine, also the check, all the stuff, like, add up. We spent like 1,400 something dollars on the dog, and we feel like it's well worth it. Like 1,400 to save a life. Like, of course we're gonna do it. We won't think it's expensive. Of course it's kind of expensive, but it's all worth it for us. So again, $60 is all worth it. And sorry if I ramble too much, but it's just my personal story that I want to tell you guys and why I buy this shoe. So yeah. So thanks you guys for watching, and see you guys next time. Thanks.